Hey everybody, this is Andy Graham. I wanted to post this video in response to what is happening on my YouTube channel in the last 4 days or so. A lot of people are commenting, especially on my Nebula video, that they're shocked that they haven't heard of me or my stuff before, and I share your confusion. I really don't know what's happening, but I'm really happy it is. I'm assuming something in the YouTube algorithm has been tweaked. I'm hoping that it's not a glitch. I hope it's going to keep going and my channel gets more and more visible. But I just wanted to say I've had this channel for 20 years, which is kind of hard for me to wrap my head around. And I posted a whole bunch of stuff over the years, mostly music. And it seems to me like most videos have kind of a shelf life. You know, they get real kind of popular, and then they taper off. But I've never seen anything like this, where a video that's been on my site for 10 years is suddenly blowing up that quick. So I'm really grateful for that, and I just wanted to thank everybody who has shown support. Something that's really touched my heart about this is how many people are commenting about the music itself. It may seem strange to hear this, but it's not something I think about that much. I usually just concentrate on the invention, the instrument or whatever weirdness I'm posting. And I try to just approach everything from a rhythmic perspective. All I really do is, like in the case of the electric string didgeridoo, the didgeridoo is in the key of D. So I just tune the rest of the strings to some complementary note that works. I don't even know what that note is usually. I just do it by ear. And then I just plug it into a weird effect and do something rhythmic that I think sounds good. That's pretty much Andy Graham Music Theory 101 right there. I don't put more thought into it than that. So I'm grateful to hear that people are, commenting on the compositions and what the music reminds them of. It's great, and I appreciate that because it just inspires me to do more content like this, and I will be in the coming weeks. I haven't been doing much in the last, 7 years or so. A lot of it just because of, the world. It's been depressing, as you all know. And for me, that just it turns off my creativity. So I've been in kind of a lull for a while, and I've just been pulling out of it in the last couple years. One thing that happened recently was I got a call from Les Claypool to help design a commercial version of the Whamola. And if you know his work, you know what the Whamola is. And I took on the challenge and we came up with this. I did about 90% or more of the design work. A few things I didn't do, like the little logo on top and a couple other small details, but very exciting project, and it really kickstarted my mojo, I guess, to be more creative. And then I tried something I'd never done before a few months ago, and I thought I would try to recycle a bunch of old videos into a new one, and that's what that synthesis video is. That's all made from old content. I didn't add anything new, and created a new piece, I guess, and people complimented the music out of that too, so which I thought was really nice because, again, it's just me throwing stuff together and seeing what sounds good to me. So just a little bit of background on myself for those interested. I'll make this quick. I've been a drummer since the mid-'80s. That was my main gig for a long time. I just played drums in bands, and it wasn't until 96 or so that I discovered the didgeridoo after seeing it performed at a concert. And I kind of fell in love with it because of its rhythmic quality. So I took it on, learned to do some basic things, and then decided I wanted to integrate it into a band I was in. So I built a custom rack to hold didgeridoos in place. That's behind me right here. I've had this rack for 30 years now, which is another thing it's hard to wrap my head around. And I developed a solo act, playing didge and drums after the band broke up, and I was stuck with this contraption, not knowing what to do with it. So that was really exciting. I've done that for many years, and I still do it once in a while. So the weird didgeridoo inventions came in about 2000 or so. I work in metal fabrication and have access to a lot of scrap material. So I got this inspiration from a piece of handrail that was bent wrong and in the scrap bin. And how I got the idea to put strings on it, that just kind of came to me one day. So I started playing around with that and ended up with what you see in the video. So that's just kind of how my mind works. I just get an idea inspired by whatever's around me and come up with some, new thing. Some of them are cool, some are not as cool, but so again, thank you to everybody who is supporting this, and just keep sharing and liking the stuff, and I really appreciate it. I would love to get a hold of Rin. Rin makes music. He goes by online. If you probably know who he is. If you don't, I would recommend checking him out. I'll put a link to one of his videos below as well. Yeah, I would like to just keep going, riding this wave. Again, thanks everybody for the great feedback, and just stay tuned here, and I'll be putting out some more stuff really soon.